Have you ever felt a pang of frustration so deep it resonated like a broken chord? That feeling when you witnessed an act so illogical, so seemingly senseless, it left you breathless? Not the villain's calculated cruelty, but something far more bewildering, pure, unadulterated foolishness. We've all been there, haven't we? In the crush of our lives, we've bumped into it, sometimes daily. But what if the very fabric of our world was woven with these strange, frustrating threads? What if the irrational was not a rarity, but a hidden current, shaping our destinies in ways we could never have imagined? There was a man long ago who dared to look at this bewildering force head-on. An economist of all things named Carlo Cipolla. He didn't dissect the economy, not in this case. Instead, he dissected the human heart, or at least, its peculiar capacity for self-inflicted harm. His work, a seemingly playful yet deeply unsettling essay, wasn't about figures and charts, but about something far more profound, the enigma of human stupidity. This essay, shared first amongst friends, became a timeless exploration, translated into many tongues, because in the end it did not speak of only one place or time. It spoke of the condition of humanity. And like any good exploration of humanity, it had love in its heart. Or at least a space for love to blossom and then be challenged. Imagine, if you will, a couple. Ilara, with eyes as deep as the twilight sky, and Liam, whose smile could chase away the deepest shadows. Their story, like all stories, began with hope, with the quiet promise of shared dreams. They were different, their souls a constellation of light and shadows, but their love, well, their love was the very sun that held them together. But what if this radiant love story was destined to brush against the forces that Cipolla so astutely defined? Cipolla, in his wisdom, dared to suggest that the world wasn't divided by intelligence, but by the impact of actions. He spoke of helpless souls who give more than they take, of the intelligent, the builders of our world, and of bandits, those who selfishly take. And then there were those he termed stupid, the ones who, through actions lacking reason, inflict harm onto others and even upon themselves. He didn't paint these people as villains, no. Instead, he painted them as a force, a silent current in our lives, an undeniable influence. And this brings us to the heart of their story. As Ilara and Liam navigated their life, they began to see this current, the undercurrent of human foolishness. Little by little, it started to fray the edges of their love. There were choices made, words spoken, that seemed to come from nowhere, illogical acts that cut deeper than the sharpest blade, not out of malice but something else. Cipolla's laws, as he called them, whispered in their world. The first, that we always underestimate the pervasiveness of foolishness. And the second, that such behavior is indifferent to position, status, or any other marker. It is a silent force present everywhere. Ilara, bright, intelligent, could not have imagined the power this force would have on her relationship. Liam, with his heart of gold, didn't understand how he could hurt the person he loved. They were not alone. They were simply caught in a universal dance. Cipolla's third law is a haunting echo. Foolishness is when someone causes harm to another, receiving no benefit, even suffering loss as a consequence. It's not about malice, it's a deeper disconnect from empathy, a blind spot in the heart. What is even more harrowing is the fourth law, that non-foolish people often ignore the power of foolish people, that is, until they are under its power. And the fifth, the chilling conclusion, that those who act out of foolishness are far more dangerous than any evil actor, because their actions are unpredictable, like the shifting sands of time. And so, our lovers stumbled through this landscape of Cipolla's laws. Their hearts, once intertwined, began to feel like two separate stars, orbiting in distant galaxies. They argued, they misunderstood, they wounded each other with words they didn't mean, lost in their own worlds. But Cipolla's essay wasn't just about identifying a problem. It held a deeper lesson. A call to not hide in the shadows but to face the darkness within ourselves. It wasn't about labeling others but about acknowledging a fundamental truth, that we are all capable of foolishness. And that to truly love we must strive for empathy, always. To look beyond our own pain and see the world and those within it with compassionate eyes. The message hidden within the lines of Cipolla's laws was a lesson for Ilara and Liam. It was about understanding, accepting the unpredictable dance of foolishness, but not letting it define the heart's direction. It was about making sure we are not the foolish people to others and that we are not making stupid decisions about our own lives. It was about the courage to grow. And so, our story ends here at the threshold of a new beginning. Ilara and Liam, not magically unscathed but wiser, their love tempered by the fires of understanding. Their journey, a reflection of the human condition itself. In a world filled with echoes of foolishness, the most profound act of love might simply be the choice to be wise, not only to others but to ourselves. This, it seems, is the ultimate lesson learned from Cipolla, an unexpected roadmap for loving in a world that is anything but perfect.